Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been continuing to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and to my videos. As everyone who's getting personal readings from me, if you're interested in a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. I hope you all had a great week. Mine has been very busy. Yeah, very busy. A lot of shifting, and I feel like a lot of things that are just being like orchestrated in place, and I'm really excited to see where they go. And I think a lot of us are probably experiencing similar energies to what I am, or some of you maybe at least, where it feels like things are shifting, and I've been feeling for quite a while that things are going to be changing in my life, and now just like more of the kind of higher plan of things starting to shift is starting to take place. So I'm yeah, I feel like the higher plan of like why we are on this journey, which is for finding ourselves and, becoming who we are really supposed to be, embodying that in every way, is just starting to happen even more for me. So, um, that's been a week of revelations around that for me. Um, so kind of along the same line, something that when I was preparing for this reading that just kind of came to me was the notion of like things, being orchestrated behind the scenes that we don't really know about until it's really go time, and until the chess pieces start to like shift and move into place. So what I want this reading to focus on is like what is kind of going on behind the scenes. So like what is the secret that the divine masculine is holding right now? Like what's going on behind the scenes, and that the divine feminine may not know about. It could be about the union, it could be about their own selves and own self revelations that they're having. It could be about anything. So I want to kind of just take a look at that, see what's going on with the divine masculine, and let me know in the comments if you guys want me to start doing more divine feminine specific readings, because sometimes the divine feminine energy comes out with the divine masculine, but I, for whatever reason, just been focusing more on like what's going on with the divine masculine. But let me know if you want me to start breaking back my readings, looking at like the mindset and everything like that of what's going on with the divine feminine and their life. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using my Romance Angels deck. I haven't used this one in a reading on YouTube, like a general reading, in a while, but I just feel like now is the time to use this. So what secrets does the divine masculine have right now that other people in their lives don't know about? Secrets the divine masculine have right now. Divine masculine collective. What are they holding close to their chest? Okay, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So literally, I feel like divine masculine, what they're being secretive about is that they feel the pull, is that they feel the chemistry, that they feel the connection, that strong magnetic connection that maintains despite, time, space, distance, religious differences, racial differences, language differences, all of that. It still persists despite what anyone may say, or despite any situation that may have happened. What else? What else is codependency? And it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this to me is saying divine masculine's secret is that they still feel this chemistry and bond with their divine feminine despite time and distance. But their other secret is that they're still struggling to let go of something. There's still something that they can't quite release, something that feels like it has a hold on them, something that feels like it's a hurdle that feels like they're never going to overcome. So let's see what's going on with these. For some reason, my thumb has been hurting on one of my hands, so I may continually pause just to stretch my hand a little bit. Okay, so what is this chemistry card about for this chemistry that the Divine Masculine is holding back? Is keeping secret, is keeping to themselves. Wow, look at that, the Empress. So the secret, again, like I just said, is that they still feel a strong connection to their Empress, that they still want to go back and have a new beginning, have a partner, and start a new chapter with this person who I feel like is the Divine Feminine in this case, that they have this strong magnetic attraction to despite what's happened. It's like they still want to go back to their Empress. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands, despite what's happened, they still feel this like passion and dedication towards their Divine Feminine. It still feels like I want to be there. I want to be there with you, even though I'm so far away, even though I may have Two of Pentacles, even though I'm so far away, I still want to balance things. I still want to return and balance things. I feel like there's a lot of devotion coming through for the Divine Masculine. They feel really devoted despite their own decisions that may have been positive or negative towards the connection with their Divine Feminine. They secretly still feel like, I still feel drawn to them. I still feel like I want to get there. Like I want to be with this person. Like I would just run and go to them if I could. And maybe you can, but again, this codependency may be impacting your ability to do so, Divine Masculine. So let's see. So we know what the secret is, that they want to get to their Divine Feminine, that they still feel the pull and magnetic attraction towards their Divine Feminine. But why are they keeping this a secret? Why is this still in secret mode instead of out in the public? And I just saw the Four of Pentacles. Why is this chemistry a secret? Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. So this chemistry, this attraction that the Divine Masculine is feeling towards their Divine Feminine, they're still keeping it a secret because they're trying to figure out how to get over their own decisions, I feel like. So with the Two of Swords, that's about blocking, about indecision, not dealing with something. The Three of Swords, that's about heartbreak, that's about separation again. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is like, yes, I feel this magnetic attraction. Yes, I just want to go and I feel this devotion and just like want to be with this person, want to be with my Divine Feminine. But the reason that I'm keeping these feelings to myself is because I know that I've caused some pain. I know that I've caused some heartbreak. I may have even blocked communication or turned the other direction from my Divine Feminine when I initially ran away from this chemistry that I thought would just fade once I went a different direction. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So it's like I am this King of Cups. I do feel all of these things, but as strong as the King of Cups is and as emotionally mature and can make, actionable decisions in a thoughtful, respectful way where they incorporate their emotions, Divine Masculine's like, well, I have to keep this to myself. I can't let it out because I know that I've caused this pain. I know that I've caused this hurt. I may have just abandoned my Divine Feminine or abandoned the situation. I may have blocked it out of my mind. And I know that this separation has hurt my Divine Feminine, but it's also hurt me. So let's see a bit more into this. So let's get some more information on this Two of Swords. What is this Two of Swords about? So Ace of Swords in reverse. So it could definitely be an air sign, um, an air sign, you know, divine masculine or divine feminine in this connection. But I feel like with this Ace of Swords reverse, clarifying the Two of Swords, it's like, I know that I said I didn't want to talk to you. I said I didn't want to talk to you. I tried to forget about you. I tried to turn another direction. And I know that led to hurt and pain for you. So now I'm just secretly feeling these emotions by myself. And I feel like I can't go to you because my action was literally to block you. My action was literally to not respond, to not give you the information that you wanted to know. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands reversed, and the Nine of Cups upright. So it's like again, the feeling is I felt this connection. It felt really nice. I wanted to stabilize it. It made me feel happy. It made me feel like this is so amazing. But then I didn't take the action. And my action may have even been, like I said, either inaction or lack of communication, lack of response, or saying that you didn't want anymore. And there we go, the Devil. So it could have been lack of action or communication saying that you didn't want any more with your divine feminine because of a karmic situation. And we'll see in a minute if this karmic situation is maybe the same thing, this codependency, this thing that you feel connected to, that you feel like you're still needing to release. Again, these can be persons, this can be a person, this can be a job, it can be lots of different things. So let's look at this Three of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. It was like I chose to go in my own way, and I know that led to you feeling hurt, Divine Feminine. I said, I don't want to do this, or I just ignored you altogether, or I blocked you, and I went on my own way. But now I'm wanting to come back to you because I still feel that strong magnetic connection. And I feel like this is like, what's the bottom of the deck? Tower, yeah. So Divine Masculine thinking that, oh, I'm just going to go my own way. I'm going to be the Knight of Pentacles, thinking that will do well because these feelings hit me like lightning, basically. But it led to the Divine Feminine feeling pain. But also I feel like the Divine Masculine in the situations was starting to feel pain too. And so now it's like, man, I did all this stuff and now I'm just by myself feeling this connection. Feeling like I want to go towards this person. Like I'll move mountains for this person. Like I just have this weird devotion to this person. But I can't get there. Because I feel like I already did all this other crap, basically. So now let's look at the codependency card. Because again, I feel like we got the Devil card before us, the bottom of the deck, so maybe that's playing into what happened as well. So the codependency card again says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I feel like this is again the things that our Divine Masculine may feel like they haven't quite overcome yet. So whether that's their health, whether it's, you know, drinking, partying, whether it's a, you know, unhealthy relationship they have with a friend, with a family member, with a romantic partner, with their job, with their living environment. There's some, you know, central issue that they're really needing to overcome. So what is this codependency about? And because this is, again, secrets, this is a secret codependency that they're struggling with. It may be something that everyone else on the outside is like, oh, they're doing good, they're fine, they don't have a problem, everything's perfect, or it's not as much of a struggle as it actually feels like. Okay, so the two cards we got are the Nine of Pentacles again, but also the Nine of Wands. So feeling like you can't move on from this lifestyle. Okay, so this might be particularly for Divine Masculine who, this may be in particular for divine masculine who, are used to kind of getting things their way from a material point of view, who are used to having the best things, having a really successful lifestyle, kind of defining themselves by their job, by their money, by their status, by physical things. And it feels like it's hard to walk away from that lifestyle. It's hard to walk away from the kind of status, from the social networks, from that way of life. Now, for some other divine masculine, it may not be your job, it may not be status, but it could be that you're used to getting things your way. This Nine of Pentacles doesn't have to worry about anyone else because it's all about her having all the best that she wants in her life. So if she wants to have these red grapes, she's going to have them. And she wants to have the green ones, she'll have those because it's all about her. So for other divine masculine, it's kind of releasing that thing, that ego, that kind of part, that side of themselves that is only focused on them getting things the way they want, when they want, where they want type of thing. Because again, it's like if you're feeling this magnetic attraction and it secretly feels strong, and maybe you said goodbye for whatever reason to your divine feminine, it may feel like you're hurting your ego, like you're giving something up to get to this magnetic connection that you feel. Are you giving up other potential partners? Are you giving up, you know, your feeling of quote unquote freedom of being out and about and doing things? Or is there part of this, a part of this as well? I think with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles is almost like, if I go towards this person, am I going to be giving up my freedom? Is there going to be someone who's going to be like waiting there, looking at me do things and like have expectations of me? So that's from like the divine feminine point of view, but I feel like this is also beyond just the divine feminine. But by the way, the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So there definitely is that kind of partnership aspect of it, like I was just talking about. But taken from a different point of view, if you take divine feminine out of it, I feel like divine masculine is dealing with like temptation. Going back to the lifestyle aspect, it's like, are they living in excess? Are they drinking too much, partying too much, drugs too much? There's just too much is available to them, and it's so comfortable, and it feels like it's catered to them and who they've been in their recent history, that it's like, how do I walk away from that? How do I go to the quote unquote straight and narrow, or like goody two shoes route where I'm not like doing all of the stuff that I maybe know is questionable, but it feels good. It feels like this is what we do, especially if it's a social circle thing. So let's clarify these to see like what is going on. So why is this a secret? Why is this codependency energy being held as a secret for the divine masculine? Why is this a secret? Ten of Wands, bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Because as much as the divine masculine enjoys whatever these codependent behaviors are, whether it's the money, whether it's fame, whether it's the adoration, the kind of freedom, it still feels like a burden. At the end of the day, they're still tired afterwards. They feel drained afterwards. They feel like, yeah, partying or doing whatever, getting all of this, excuse me, success and everything is great, but then why do I feel like it's still not enough? Why do I feel like I'm still reaching towards something that I'm never going to feel completely 100% with? It's kind of like, gosh, what is the name of that movie? Okay, I'm gonna have to Google this real quick on my phone, otherwise it will really bother me. Okay, so the movie that I'm thinking of Hmm. The Devil's Advocate, that's what it is. Okay, so spoiler alert if you haven't already seen this, maybe Google it. But, anyways, part of the point of this movie, The Devil's Advocate, is that, you know, you get success, you get access, you get the social network, but then at a certain point, it's like never enough. So it's like I'm doing all this stuff. I'm the king of wands. I'm getting everything that I want. And what's under here? You know, I make sacrifices. I maybe cut out my divine feminine as a sacrifice in the past. And I'm just like forward thinking. I have a plan. I know what I want. I'm strong. Like I can get the job done. I can cut out distractions. Yeah. But at the end of it, it's like I'm still feeling burdened. I'm still feeling drained. Like I thought success feels good. I thought having everything that you want, having freedom is good. But I still feel this magnetic attraction towards this other person who I cut off or who I ignored, who I blocked at some point. And I'm wanting to go back to them, but I cut them off. And I have all these things that I left them for or that I thought I wanted instead of them. I have the freedom. I have the other partners. I have the success, the, you know, other things that I value that I feel like I need to put my time and attention to, but I still feel burdened. I still feel like, man, I'm just one day is bleeding into the next. Like it's a blur, like I'm getting things, but it's a blur. Like how am I enjoying them? So let's get some more cards. So why is this coming up as the Ten of Wands? What is this Ten of Wands about? Queen of Swords reversed. So you may feel, divine masculine maybe feel like feeling really burdened, not only because it's like they're not getting as much satisfaction anymore, but they're realizing that the people that maybe they surrounded themselves like are maybe a little bit, you know, not trustworthy, backstabbing, manipulative. They maybe even feel like they may have manipulated or like self-manipulated themselves, self-sabotaged themselves. It's like I walked away from something, but I walked into this Queen of Swords reverse, which is manipulative, which is, you know, aggressive, and not that aggressive is bad, but it's like manipulative and like sharp with their words to the point where it's just biting and cutting. And of course, manipulative. So they may feel like they did that to themselves, or they kind of tricked themselves, or that someone, the people they're surrounding themselves with, are like not trustworthy, are lying, things like that. The Sun, it's like I was moving towards my happiness. I thought this was going to make me happy, right? I thought I was getting what I wanted. I thought I was being the emperor and like stepping forward saying like, this is my plan. I get what I want and this isn't going to end now. I was moving towards my happiness, but it's like, what did I get? I was happy for a period of time. Why is the Sun card here? Two of Wands. It's like I was happy for a period of time. I made the decision, but now I'm stuck. Is this going to continue to make me happy? I thought I was moving towards the right decision. Now you just feel overwhelmed, divine masculine. Now you feel like, am I strong enough to like let this go now that it's become literally my sun, now that I've literally, and you know, the masculine energy is the sun, the feminine energy is the moon. So with the Sun showing up here, it's like this has, it's almost like the environment or the kind of, I'm going to say like evils of whatever this codependency is, even though I don't know everyone's situation, but it's almost like the Sun, the positives of whatever the divine masculine was receiving, you know, it quickly slipped into not so positive things. And it's almost like the negatives became greater and they seeped into, it's almost like they seeped into the personality or into the being of the divine masculine. So now it feels like these codependencies are literally a part of the divine masculine, almost like an infection or something. So now it's like, how do I let this go when it's really literally within my energy? it's like, I have to make a decision to let this go. I have to make a decision. And Divine Masculine has tried to like release certain codependencies before, and they've been struggling with one in particular. Oh wow, there's some other cards that apparently flipped over. So let's take a look at these. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Swords upright, the King of Wands reversed, and we also have the Five of Wands. So Divine Masculine is over struggling. They're ready to take action, but it's like they're coming through as a Knight of Swords. So it's like they're coming through being like they're up and roaring, ready to say their piece, ready to kind of deal with situations, but then their energy isn't balanced. Their energy isn't being channeled in the right way for them to be successful. So it's almost like they get all these thoughts like, you know what, I'm going to leave this job. I'm going to stop drinking so much. I'm going to stop partying so much. And they say it and they do it for a bit, but then they're easily overwhelmed once they're in the moment and they fall back into those negative behaviors for whatever this codependency is for the Divine Masculine. So again, it's being kept a secret because it's like you should be, or other people see it as like, is that a real struggle? It's like you are getting, you seem put together, you seem positive. That doesn't seem so bad, but it's like there's a flip side to everything. The things that probably didn't start off as seeming negative, but over time it's like the negatives start popping up. And the longer you're around it, and it feels so good for whatever period of time, that it does seep into your personality. It becomes accepted that this is a part of my life, this is a part of my routine. So to break that apart is a big thing. Again, going back to the Sun card that we had earlier, it's like it's become a part of the Divine Masculine. So now it's time for that detachment phase to happen. In order for detachment to happen, you have to be strong. You have to be willing to put your foot down, being like, I'm not willing to carry this burdens. I'm not willing to pretend like this is okay and just, press on. I'm ready to cut things off. So, yeah, that is a reading for the Secrets of the Divine Masculine. I really liked this, so I may do one for the Divine Feminine, Secrets of Divine Feminine. Now, I do know I have a lot of Divine Feminine watchers. So obviously if this or if that one, that if I end up doing it, let me know in the comments if you want me to. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine too. I kind of feel like I've been getting more comments of people, kind of complaining, saying something that doesn't resonate with them. I think if it doesn't resonate, that's completely fine. You can dislike, you can not comment anything rude, or you can just click off. But yeah, that's, I think, has been happening more frequently for some reason. But let me know if this does resonate with you in the comments. Let me know if you want me to do a reading like this, Secrets the Divine Feminine has. Just leave that as a comment below. And yeah, thanks for watching. All my reading information is in the description, link to my website, and I'll see you in my next video.